How can you improve your pages on the NWTC website so they're accessible to all, including those with disabilities? I'm going to talk about that in this video. Hi everyone, this is Kristen Ray Springer, NWTC Webmaster. Did you know that at NWTC we're required by federal law to make sure our website is accessible to people with disabilities? It's not only the law, it's the right thing to do. Millions of individuals in the United States have a visual, hearing, ambulatory, or cognitive disability. As a website content editor, you play a key role in improving the accessibility of the NWTC website. In this video, I'll give you 10 tips to help you provide a better experience for our website visitors who are blind, deaf, or differently abled. Number 1. Always put alternative text on images. You can add alternative text to an image from the Insert Image or Media dialog box. To access it from an image already added to the page, first check out the page. Open the content block by clicking Configure if the image is in a widget zone. Right-click on the image and choose Properties. Enter some alternative text in the Alternative Text input box and click Save and Close. Imagine you are describing what's in the picture to someone who can't see it. If the image is a logo or badge, feel free to add that to the alternative text. For example, Leader College logo. Number 2. Avoid using text in images or relying solely on images to link to a page or document. There are a number of reasons you should avoid putting text in an image. The words can't be read or prioritized by search engines. Text in an image is difficult to read on mobile. Individuals who are using assistive technology, or blind users, can't read the words in the image. Sometimes words in an image can't be avoided, for example in logos. In this case, you can rely on alternative text to get your meaning across. It is also best to avoid using text in an image to link to a document or another page. For example, creating an image that says, "View the fall schedule" to serve as a button. Instead, use the built-in link buttons provided in Kentico. Number 3. Take care not to add empty headers. Empty headers are sneaky. They can happen when you hit Enter after typing a header line. Kentico adds a new header below the one you just typed, but since you have finished typing, it stays empty. Since headers are marked as important for screen readers and search engines, they are read differently and can cause confusion. To remove them, simply place your cursor in the area they appear. Then choose Paragraph from the Style dropdown. Don't forget to save your changes. Number 4. Keep your headers concise. Headings should not be more than a half of a sentence long. Think of your page content as an outline. You wouldn't want the whole outline to be headers. You would want to break it up with a paragraph of text to describe what the header or title of each section is about. Number 5. Provide closed captioning for videos. When you upload a video to YouTube or any other streaming video system, it is best practice to provide a transcript. A transcript is a text file that includes line by line what is stated in the video, along with text descriptions of sound effects. When you upload your video to YouTube, click on Subtitles or CC. Choose the language of the video, English, and click Set Language. Click Add New Subtitles or CC and choose English from the list. You will now see 3 buttons: Upload a file, Transcript and Autosync, and Create New Subtitles or CC. I usually use Transcribe and Autosync. You can cut and paste your text into the Type What's Spoken Here box and click Set Timings, and YouTube will sync the text to the right parts of the video for you. The Accommodations Office has provided a document on best practices for captioning. I've linked it in the description below. You can also contact Keith Reisterer in Talent Development with questions about how to approach captioning. Number 6. Pay attention to your link text. Link text is important since it tells a viewer why they should click on the link as well as what will happen when they do. Make sure to use descriptive link text. It's best to avoid undescriptive links like click here or link, since they don't tell the user anything about what they will be clicking on. You should also avoid linking the file path URL, since each special character will be read out loud to blind and low vision users and become very confusing. For example, https://www.nwtc.edu/nwtc/media. Avoid using all caps as well for the same reason. The reader will read the caps by spelling out the word. If possible, try to combine links that go to the same place. It is a confusing practice to link to the same document in different places, especially if you call the document two different things in the link text. Keep your link text short and concise. Avoid linking an entire paragraph or sentence. Number 7. When linking to a PDF, make it clear that they are downloading something. For example, download the report. Not all users like to download documents and can get frustrated if they don't realize a link was a PDF. For this reason, the web team has added the text PDF after all PDF links on the NWTC website. This appears automatically. Also, not all PDFs are accessible to screen readers. Always make sure it is necessary for the content you are adding to the site to be in PDF format. PDF is best for forms that you intend the user to download and fill out, long documents that the viewer should download and read, and other items you intend the viewer to print out. If the document is not useful for one of these reasons, it likely should not be in PDF format. PDF, or Portable Document Format, is a destination file format, meaning that it is generated from another program, such as Word or InDesign. If you would like to create an accessible final PDF, it's best to start with your source program. If you set up an accessible Word document, the PDF generated from it will also be accessible. You can view links on how to make documents accessible for InDesign, Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, Word, Outlook, and OneNote in the links in the description down below. Number 8. Avoid using target blank to open links and documents in a new window. It can't always be avoided, but whenever possible, try to avoid opening documents and external links in new windows. This breaks the back button functionality and can be disorienting for screen reader users. Number 9. Be mindful of color contrast. Some viewers don't see color contrast the same way due to low vision or color blindness. Make sure there is good contrast between the light and dark areas of your site, especially where it relates to text. If you have a medium blue background and white text, make sure the text is legible for as many users as possible. The standard NWTC button colors will be done for you, so they're the best option to stay within a good contrast range. Number 10. Use tools that will help you determine what to fix. Every month you will receive a Site Improve email for your content area. In the email, click Download to see a full report of issues. While not all of these issues can be fixed by a content editor, some require the help of a developer or occur site-wide. They will give you a good idea of where you could add some alt text or where you might have an empty header to remove. You can click on the A issues at the top of the report to see a full list of all compliance issues affecting your pages. Pay close attention to heading is missing text, U-tag is used to format content, and should image be marked as decorative. These will show you empty headers that can be deleted, areas where unsupported content like the U or underline tag should be removed, and where images need to have alternative text added. You can also see a list of PDFs that are not accessible at the bottom of the email. If you're concerned about a particular page, you can check it for errors using the Wave Accessibility tool. Links are in the description down below. There's also a Wave extension for Chrome and Firefox that will allow you to check for errors on a page by navigating to it and then clicking the Wave button. You can use the WebAIM contrast checker to check a foreground and background color to make sure they contrast enough for legibility. Links are in the description. I also use a Chrome extension called Spectrum. This will render any page the way someone with, for example, protanopia would see it. You can move through different levels of color blindness and determine if any elements of your page are not reading correctly. Most template level assets like buttons have already been tested for compliance, but if you are using special images, it's always a good idea to test them to make sure they appear properly. For information on accessibility and what you can do to provide a better experience for blind, deaf, or differently abled site visitors, please contact the webmaster at extension 6831.